There's nothing wrong with being a ride or die chick. There's nothing really wrong with that. But what you don't want to be is the ride and dumb chick or dumb dude, because it goes both ways. And yeah, there's a difference. Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Miss Charlotte. And you know, on Saturdays, we talk about our issues on the topics of love, sex, and relationships. And this Master P, Monica, Kim Kardashian, C-murda, and this girl that's claiming to be his ride or die, there's a whole lot. I'm gonna get straight into it. The first thing I want to say is I really understand where Master P is coming from. As someone who had an uncle who stayed in jail more than he stayed out, as a kid, I remember seeing my grandmother getting us all prepared to go see our uncle. And as a kid, you don't know any better. It was just fun to go see him. We loved him. And I remember the preparation that it took. It was like an all-day event. But when we got to see him, we was just happy to see him. And she was so happy to see him happy. And I could just imagine what she went through. Because as I got older, being young, you know how I said, young, dumb, full of you know what, thinking I'm fast, thinking I'm grown. I dated someone that was in the streets. He wound up going to jail. And at the end of the day, I realized I was not about that life, okay? I was not that kind of ride or die where I picked the streets. I just wasn't like that. And so long story short, I lived in Brooklyn. He asked me to come visit him, and I decided to visit him. If you're not about that life, let me just tell you, it's not pretty, it's not cute, it's an investment, time, and financially. And I remember it was just one visit, and I never wanted to do it again, okay? I was in Brooklyn, had to take this van, this shuttle. You have to pay for that. You get on the shuttle. Oh, and I just remember the women that was on the shuttle and their stories, you know, because it's a long ride before you get to the prison. So they're all sharing their stories. Most of them knew each other. They're talking about the rules, the regulations. You know, they're talking about the struggles. And I was just quiet. And I know they probably was like, who this bitch? But I wasn't about that life. So I was just like, you know, sometimes it's just better to be quiet because you don't know. So it was, for me, it was a learning experience. So we get to the prison, and now the guards, I'm telling you, if you're not about this life, that life is, if you're not about it, don't do it, okay? Just don't do it. The way they treated you, it's crazy. They treat you, the free person coming to visit the inmate, they treat you like a criminal. The way they was talking to me, you know, I was ready to be like, who the fuck you think you talking to? You know, I was, and you know, the girls on the van was like, girl, you want to see your man? Just keep quiet. This is what they do. And they were so used to that treatment, to that, when I tell you I did it one time, and you can see how it's bothering me. So I understand where Master P is coming from, because if they've been investing, his mom have been investing all this time. It's no joke how they treat you. They treat you like you're the criminal. And let's just keep it real. This is what I saw. A lot of the women that was on the van with me, they were gorgeous, drop dead 10s. A lot of these police officers, these guards that was at the prison, trust and believe they would want to get with these girls. So there was a lot of, you know, jealousy going on, a lot of hating going on. There was a lot of haterade that day that I saw. Because really, They was trying to kick it to these girls, and the girls was, you know, talking on the van, and I was hearing the stories. And the reason why they're treating them this way is because they're jealous and they're just hating, because really they want to get with them. And when they see that the girl is so in love with the inmate, they say little stuff. I heard them, like, you want to be with this sucker ass nigga, he ain't getting out of jail, blah, blah, blah. They be talking smack. And they saw my look on my face, because I was new. I guess they was like, who this chick? And I was not having it. I was looking like, pissed. So I understand what Master P is going through. If you never experienced this, I don't even wish this on my worst enemy. They do not treat you well. It is not a great experience. These people are crazy. Now, if you had some good experience going to visit your man, great, good for you. Leave in a comment, share it. But I only went one time, and just listening to the other girls' stories, how they were getting themselves ready for this abuse, how they was getting themselves ready to just like take whatever is going to be handed to them. Whew. And I was just listening, and I was not ready. I mean, the way they touch you, the way they push you around, the way they talk to you, it is so humiliating. And you're just going to see somebody that you love. So, long story short, when he came out, I just started crying automatically, because I just went through this experience, and I just was like, that was nothing compared to what I know he's going through. And I hated seeing him like that. And I told him, I'm like, I'm never coming back here again. He already knew. He's like, I know you ain't about this life. But he needed for me to just step out of my comfort zone, I guess, for the first time. So I say all of that to say that ride or die chick is no joke. So this woman who is claiming to be C-murda's ride or die chick, I hope she is truly the ride or die chick and not the ride and dumb chick. And the reason why I say that is because if Monica and Kim Kardashian get C-murda out, and C-murda decides to get back with Monica, then what about this ride or die chick? She's now the ride and dumb chick. And that's going to hurt. And so this is what I want to say to you. It's okay for us to follow celebrities. It's okay for us to talk about them. But I want to talk to the non-celebrities. I want to talk to the real chicks out there. Those real ride or die chicks. I'm talking to you. This big auntie Charlotte. This is your big cousin or your big sister or your homegirl around the corner. I'm talking to you. Okay? You not Monica. You don't have those coins. You're not Kim Kardashian. Okay? You like this girl. You like this ride or die who have invested her hard-earned money, whatever money she got. Okay? She's invested her time. What's her return on investment? Is she going to get dissed when he gets out? Now, there's a catch-22 to this. And this is why I'm talking to you, okay? My nieces, my little sisters. This is why I'm talking to you right now. If you are the ride or die chick right now, and if you haven't asked for a commitment from him on his end, Miss Girl, you better get it together right now, or you're going to be the ride and dumb chick. If you've been with this dude for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12 years, you've been putting money on his books, you think you his girl, but he has never once asked to marry you, what are you doing? Have you had a conversation? Have you said to him, when you get out, is there someone else? Have you asked? Because if this ride or die chick has not talked to C-murda, and now she's hearing all of this celebrity news and this buzz, and now she want to ride up. But Miss Girl, if you've been assuming, remember, assume is make an ass out of you and me. Do not assume. Beautiful women, ladies, do not assume shit. you got to ask a question, a serious question. You got to say, listen, I'm your ride or die. I'm ready to invest money. I'm ready to invest time. What is my return on investment? And don't go for that, oh, baby, I lay up. Okay, we need to have it. You need to be married. You need to have a ring. And I know marriage don't protect you from him cheating on you and all that kind of stuff. But listen, if he gets some coins, if he gets something later down the line, it's a little harder to get rid of you. You got to have a return on investment. Now, here's the flip on the dudes. This is how you become the ride and dumb dude. If you have decided to get with a chick that is with a guy in jail, if you don't have your communication together, here you thinking you just getting some, uncommitted poom, okay? You just getting some poussey and you thinking whatever, but now you've been with her for 2, 3, 5, 10 years. Now you're in your feelings because you invested some time and her dude gets out. Okay, where you at? Now you done fell in love. What if you got her pregnant? What if y'all got a kid and her dude gets out of prison? Where you at? So dudes, this go for you too. Don't think you slick trying to get with a girl who got a man in jail thinking you getting away with something because you think she's so committed to him. And when he gets out, what about you? So don't you make an ass out of you and her. Okay, you better know what you're doing too. So at the end of the day, it's all about communication. And I hope that C-murda, when he gets out, if this girl is his ride or die, that's who he needs to be with. But if he's never said to her, if he's never asked her, if he's never communicated that you are my lady when I get out, then does he owe her anything? I'm a firm believer of this. If you don't communicate and you assume, you get what you get. And I know it's scary to ask questions because sometimes you really don't want to know the answer. But if you don't ask, you don't know. Now you may ask and he may say, yeah, you my ride or die while I'm doing this time. But when I get out, I'm going to my girl because she not about this life. But I'm going to go to her when I get out. Then that's your choice to make. But you gotta ask that question. If you don't ask that question, then you assume it. And that's all I really wanted to say to you ladies today, and you fellas, okay? Because it goes the other way around. If you do not communicate and you think you are ride or die, you think you ride or die. But when they get out, don't have no egg on your face. So I really hope this girl, if she ain't talking to C-murda right now, if she ain't saying what's really going on, when you get out, if they get you out, you gonna be with Monica or you gonna be with me? And I hope that the girl don't go after Monica. And I know some of you might say, well, Monica should respect her. Honey, it's the man and it's his decision at the end of the day. Either he gonna be with both and take care of them both, hey, he might be able to do it, or he's going to have to pick one. One of them is going to be the ride or die, and one of them is going to be the ride and die. I don't know which is which, but it's only going to be one. As far as Master P is concerned, he ain't going to be neither one. Okay, Master P said, I'm done. I'm no longer a bank. And if you feel like Kim Kardashian and Monica is the only two that's been riding and dying for you, when me and the family and grandma and all of us been doing it, for you real chicks out there, you real dudes out there that's in the street thinking you the real ride or die, you better make sure you not the ride dumb. Okay? That's all I wanted to say today. If you understand what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. Leave it in the comment section. We're grown and sexy. We can agree to disagree. Just keep it cute. Any hate is going to get deleted. Okay? If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subs by the end of this year. I would really hope that you could do that for me. Subscribe and share. If you're watching this on my Facebook page, Please like my page. If you're watching this on my IGTV, please follow and share. And until next week, I'll see you later.